What is up, guys? It's Galaxy here. Today we're playing some Zed in the mid lane champion select. This was suggested by Hayden Ectoplasm, and as you can see, the setup is slightly different this time around because we are post-match recording this. The reason being, I didn't have any anticipation of playing or recording this game. This was actually meant to be a plastic game, but I decided... A plastic? What the fuck? A practice game. But I decided to upload this one instead, and because I didn't record it when I was actually playing it, I decided I'll do it post. And then it's kind of a different twist on it, and I could treat it as if a trial, whether or not people are more interested in seeing post-game analysis, as opposed to in-game. Personally, I would prefer... in-game. I'm going to turn the fog of war off the enemy team because it makes it kind of redundant because, you know. But, the other thing with this game is that, the other thing with this is that we can watch, more action as it happens, and it's more easy to highlight my mistakes, I guess. So it's going to be a little bit more informational, but what we can do is we can fast forward all this junk. I'm recording this using League Summoner information for all those who are interested. And yeah, I start Longsword through pots because I want the sustain against Nidalee. Nidalee has heals. In this lane, I'm like, damn, fucking this Nidalee's gonna wreck me because I can harass her as much as I want early. Like, but my shurikens, you can see there, I just pointed it on my screen and fucking no one can see me point. My shurikens do no damage. Also just realised something else I was meant to mention at the start is that if my voice sounds funny, I'm kind of sick at the moment, so I'm dealing with the whole nasal clogging problem. So I missed one CS that wave. It wasn't too bad. I think I only missed the one CS. Can I rearrange this? Oh, I can. Look at me go. I'm so good at this game. So good at this game. Bam! Look at that. Now you know where everyone is. And you can compare them as such. Now, at this stage, I'm kind of concerned of Nocturne ganks. I'm quite overextended. I decide to ward the blue side, but then I decide... maybe I don't decide to ward it all. Fucking forgetting what happened already. This wasn't that long ago when I played this. I knew that I was going to ward, and I think I went down to ward and then thought, well, Nocturne's clearly started blue, so there's no point warding that side. I think now I make the decision to ward red. No? Okay, I need to just shut up. Oh, okay, it's only 3 minutes 20 in, so I'm not actually that much of a threat. I can see Vi's not reached her second buff yet, and that's why I must not have warded. But, there we go, so now I dropped my thing down there, because I saw Vi's at her wall camp. Nocturne could be at his red now, if he so chose to be. Instead, he's at top. But there we go. Nidalee comes on. I need to. Alright, I was about to say comes on me, and I need to stop myself from ever saying that. I try and juke a few spears. I miss those two. I mean, it's not possible to juke every spear. Now here I get really low. But I decided not to back because I still have a few pots, and one of them was still running when I was getting wrecked. So I decided to stay. I miss a few CS here. I've missed quite a few in that last wave because I kind of panicked as Nidalee was engaging on me. Here she comes in. I'm just going to throw my shurikens as she comes in. Make sure that any damage she does to me is traded back to her. I get these souvenirs. No, I don't. I fucking lied again. Callista gets the first blood. Unfortunately, she goes down to Graves. Is that worth seeing? I don't know. There I use my shadow to jump backwards, or I jump forwards technically there, to avoid her claw damage. I can't remember what that ability is called. Her E, the AoE claw. Just dodged the trap there. That probably would have been my death. Had I let myself get hunter marked there. She could have pounched, EQ'd me easy. But yeah, I played really well this game. I'm quite impressed because my Zed's trash, so I must have woke up this morning and been like in professional mode because fucking this never happens. But like, especially that W shadow, I was well proud with that, with the W shadow forward to dodge the E damage. I got nailed by a spear there. It was bound to happen eventually, but she does tower dive me under damage me under tower. I saw the ignite tick, so what I tried to do there, she doesn't die. I saw the ignite. Alright, let me just go back so we can see exactly what was going on. So, blah blah blah, I get wrecked. Now I see here, I get ignited, so I have to go into my shadow here to try and use my passive plus my ignite to kill Nidalee. And had she not healed, that would have been a success. There's nothing really else that's going on, so let's just press this. Wait for me to spawn, get back to lane. We can skip all the boring stuff with this. Maybe this is what people would prefer and just get down to the actual laning. I personally would think it's better to have my insight in game, and I think that is more interesting, but we'll see what happens. So right now I think I'm typing. I can't remember what I was saying. I was probably getting flamed for something. Tends to happen. Vi is trying to get a gank off, but unfortunately Nidalee is aware. Don't know if she's got it warded or not, but she did place a trap to scout it at the very least. So Vi backs out. I don't think she did have it warded because Vi had the Raptor buff, unless that's what she was clearing out was the ward. I think she was clearing out the ward. So we're just CSing, standard stuff. I see Nocturne on the ward. I'm getting pinged by my team as well, just to let me know that he's still there. So I'm gonna try and not die to him. I see Nidalee's missing, so I figured she was gonna roam bot to catch out Kalista. Gragas roams up, so I try to push my lane out to move down alongside him, but unfortunately I don't push half as fast. I move forward, thinking I have ult. If Gragas can land a stun or his ult, that I might be able to do something, but then I look at Gragas, realise he's level 4, so there's no way that would ever have worked. And instead I just get a nice bit of harass, but I was planning on moving forward in for the ult engage, although it probably wouldn't have gone very well because all my skills would be on cooldown. Zed's Laugh, of course, being the best one in the game, hence why we spam that shit out. I can see Nocturne farming the Scuttle Crab, so I'm going to avoid that. Avoid the right hand side of the map. I don't have it warded. And I'm just going to wait for the wave to push down to me, because Nidalee's pushing it like a bro. Being kind to me. I don't get knocked by that, hit by that trap, but I think I panic Shadow thinking that I did. And I wanted to escape, just in case, but it all worked out. And we got them minions there. So right now we're 57 CS to 40. We're winning lane. We're winning. We did die that one time to the ignite, but we're not too far behind. And I've managed to build the Bilgewater Cutlass on my first back as well, which gave me a lot of sustain, which matches Nidalee's heal. And without a blue buff, Nidalee can't be healing that much. But now she has it. She's going to be spamming those heals out. But she's still really low mana. So as long as I can keep harassing her down and keeping her relatively low, I should be able to kill her sometime soon. Obviously the other lanes, if you hadn't noticed, there's Katarina in the top lane who's absolutely wrecking this Malphite. Malphite obviously is not really the best pick against an assassin, especially not one like Katarina who can do a lot of damage early regardless. Now my Shadow doesn't actually throw a shuriken there, but my first shuriken, my initial shuriken actually hit, so it doesn't matter. I then get the E damage. If I was brave, I could have jumped to my Shadow, but I don't have any wards and I don't want to overextend against this Nocturne. I think, yeah, I'll talk about that when that comes up. So we're just harassing this Nidalee, landing a few good shurikens. I might take this camera off into more of a this sort of mode, maybe team fight mode, so we can see the lane. Ooh, don't know what this is like. So Nidalee comes in, I go ham mode, she flashes, I ignite, I get out, GG. Now if we want to have that for educational purposes, basically this is what happened. Nidalee gets overextended, I hit 2 shurikens and an E, and then she's so low that my ult will definitely kill, and the flash on her part was just unnecessary. The ignite, well, it might have been a bit overkill, but that was basically it. So she ended up getting so low that just the damage from my ult would have been enough to kill. Maybe the ignite wasn't necessary then, just to make sure the pop killed, but it didn't matter, we got the kill. We tried to BM and recall on top of the tower, but Nocturne doesn't have any of it and sends us packing back here. This kind of hurts us a little bit because now this minion wave is going to hit the tower. Or has the opportunity to hit the tower, but I don't think it does. No, he didn't push it, the second wave, so maybe I was just wrong. It didn't even set us back. We come back to lane, and the lane's back in the middle. Now we're 80 to 55. We have a major lead on this Nidalee, and we do a lot of damage. We can be really ballsy and throw out shit. This Nocturne's not doing too great. He's only 33 CS, got his Devourer, so he's not got Warrior. He's got no early game damage, so we should be good to go. Gonna ward this side now. Malphite is pinging help because he's getting wrecked. I think he wants Vi to gank so he can teleport in with his ultimate. Nidalee doesn't get blue buff. No, that's because she's I have her blue buff. But she does a lot of this stuff about, she jumps in a lot. I flashed there preemptively. I don't know why I flashed there, and I thought that when I was playing this. I think I flashed thinking his Q was a ranged fear, which it clearly isn't. I thought I was going to get feared and then get wrecked. Now I know Nidalee is roaming, so I begin to move down, and then I decide actually I should push my lane because there's no way I could ever reach them in time. They're already back at the tower, so they have an opportunity to leave this tower and survive. However, they don't make that decision after I ping missing, ping danger. Now I push my lane out to the tower, and I see Katarina here is way overextended, got caught out. So now I'm going to try and help chase this kill down. I don't realise how much damage my team puts down, and I'm scared she's going to get away because we've been chasing her for so long. And me and Malphite unfortunately time our ults together, so either one of us wasted them. I don't know who. It probably me. I shouldn't have ulted, but there we go. I then grabbed a crab just for a bit of vision control, and it doesn't look like we lost anyone bot lane either. I don't know. I didn't actually pay attention, but we did lose bot tower if we didn't lose. Even if we did lose Kalista. What? That makes no sense. We could have lost Kalista, but who knows? I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about the Katarina and how I wasted my ult. Now this Nidalee, she's hanging about. She does this so much. She's hanging about. She's too low. And we are, of course, the boss. Last time I backed, I also bought Merc Treads. Because I wanted to be able to move, dodge the spears a bit more. I felt like my damage wasn't lacking with just the Bilge Water. Now she is so low under this tower that I could kill her easy. And yet she's still staying. She's too ballsy for my liking. So I'm trying to think of a way of getting in there. I don't want to tower dive because that's too risky. I see Nocturne on this ward about now, I think. Or is it only, I only see him after the ping. Wow. So now I start to back out. But he had so much time there to walk in on me. But that's just my map awareness being OP. I didn't even see Nocturne until I got back pinged by my teammate. Now I see he's gone. I can quickly nip in, grab a few minions. And this Nidalee is so low. I got the E damage on her as well. I think she's going for a blue buff now. So I have a bit of farm. Time to free farm. I don't want to push it too hard. I start all attacking and then realise actually I shouldn't push. Because if she comes back from blue and it's in the middle, I have an opportunity to ult her and secure a kill. There we go. In E, ignite, and out. And she was so low that it was a pretty simple kill for any Zed player. That wasn't really anything too spectacular. Like, the first kill she was quite high. And this kill she was so low, I literally all I had to do is Alt, E, and the ignite would just stop her from out-healing the pop. So it's good that I brought Ignite this game, but why wouldn't you bring Ignite on Zed, I guess. Now I'm going to finish my Blade of the Ruined King and buy a longsword. This is going towards a Brutalizer, of course. We want those cooldown reductions. I'm starting the game with 10%. I don't know if I can bring up my character stats, but I'm starting the game with 10% cooldowns. And because of my masteries and runes. And I also have a bit of armor pen in there, few AD. I don't know exactly the stats, but right now we're 2-1. We're looking pretty, sitting on 120 farm 14 minutes into the game. That's not LCS level, but that's pretty damn good. I think the maximum CS for right now is about 140, if not just over, maybe 150 something. So we have still missed 30 minions, so we're not perfect, but we've done pretty well for ourselves anyway. Now, right now it's just a duel between me and Nidalee. I have blue buff so I can spam quite liberally. She comes onto me. I need to stop saying how she's coming onto me. And I can zip back, dodge the swipe, get to the slow, pop the blade, and she forces a flash. I probably wouldn't have been able to kill there anyway. because my ult's down for another 5 seconds, but I was just living the moment, I guess, and getting a bit too Rick Ballsy for my own good. It was a good trade. Forced her flash, so I know she's now doesn't have flash, which makes killing her a lot easier, because now my ult's up. Even though this Nocturne's here, my ult is gonna stop anything he can do to me. And if I should really just go on that Shadow and kill her, but there we go. There it is. One auto attack, and my Q comes off cooldown, so I managed to Q as well. Nocturne left the lane anyway, which was pretty silly of him. He should have let Nidalee back and covered the lane for her. But now I get a bit of damage on the tower, because bot lane is pushing. So I'm guessing Nocturne has moved down in that direction, which opens this tower up to me. Top's dead. It's all good news from here on out. We get the tower, we farm this wave, and I think then we're going to back and probably finish the Brutalizer, probably get a Berserker's Glove as well, whatever that's called. Crit Gauntlet. What is that item called anyway? We'll find out when we buy it what it's called. The Crit Glove. Speed this shit up. It is called the Brawler's Glove. We're going back mid to get the CS, because mid is the only other lane we haven't roamed at all this game. But to be fair, the lanes we're roaming into have a Thresh in them and a Katarina, and I don't really want to deal with that, so we're not going to. Now I focused down Thresh here because I didn't even see the Nidalee till it was too late, but Thresh was so low. Now, this is pretty bad play by me. I flashed the wall, and I E. I don't know why I E, but I get the ult. Missed my shuriken, and then the team secured the kill that they already had secured. That was just me being incredibly greedy, I think. I'm sitting here, and how I was kind of doing a lot of damage to that Nidalee in lane, and I felt like I was the only one that should get to kill her this game. But that was just a bit silly of me. Now, this Katarina is pretty scary. She is still Katarina. She's got 120 CS. She's got some weird items, to be fair. I don't know where the Aether Wisp is going to be. She's Fiendish Codex and Aether Wisp. What does that build into? That builds into an item, I feel like. Is it like... I don't know, actually. We spam that laugh, because Zed's laugh is the best laugh in the game. Now, Vi is pushing bot, and my team are in the position to go for Dragon. I decide to stay mid, because I want to try and pressure mid to keep the enemy team in here, but unfortunately, I'm not really doing anything. So I move in to help my Gragas repel the engage. My team are fighting the Dragon. I'm trying to ping them off it. I back ping them. Danger ping, like, get off the Dragon. It's too easy for them to steal it. I know we have Callista, and maybe that was a mistake on my part to think that way. But I'm just thinking we shouldn't try and fight them and fight a Dragon at once. We should just let the Dragon reset and then kill them and then try and take it. So I'm staying at the back right now. I don't want to tank the Dragon, and I don't want to get caught out by anyone. I know Nidalee's up here somewhere. Look, Nidalee's in that bush. So, hold on. I missed what I was doing that team fight. I know Nidalee was up there anyway, that's the whole point. So we're sitting on the side, hanging out. Gragas gets a good ult, separating the Thresh. We all go onto Thresh. Thresh gets popped. I'm in here now. I get close to the Graves enough to ult. Use my shurikens, ignite, and my E to do some damage. I'm still alive. Managed to somehow live, and I walk out in this direction because I don't want to get killed. Turns out the rest of my team is doing awesomely. I'm still scared of this Dragon, so I try and keep my distance. Help Gragas clear this ward, and now I'm just going to keep away from the Drake. I'm just going to throw a few shurikens out. And now I see Nidalee over here, and I want to try and get at her, but there's no way, basically. She's too mobile. I'm too slow. And we chased for a little while, but it's all for naught. I should have realised, you know, it's fucking Nidalee. You can't catch this. But now Nidalee runs this way, and I'm thinking, she's up here, and now you see she shows herself this side, and I'm thinking she is staying for way too long. So I literally pop over there, ult her, Q her, and I don't know if I even use my Blader and King there, but I don't think it's on cooldown. So that just shows how much damage I'm dealing right now. Obviously this Nidalee is pretty squishy. I don't know how many stacks of this Seeker she's got. She's got 10 stacks, so she's got about 35 extra armor. We finished our Yumo's Ghost Blade now, and we're building our Last Whisper next. I'll be honest, I don't play Zed a great deal, and when I've played Zed in the past, I suck dick. So that's kind of what I anticipated. So I didn't know what to build on Zed either, so I'm not going to lie. I did go on champion.gg to see what people actually built on Zed. Because I knew Blade Ruin King was a thing, but I didn't know what to build after that. I was like, maybe Bloodthirster, Last Whisper. But apparently Yomos is the way to go. So we picked up a Yomos, and I actually really like it. I can understand why people do that. I think I only pop it once this game, but just the crit is pretty nice. Just for the animation. So I ward that bush, and that spear to me, like, just come out of nowhere because I can't see shit because of Nocturne ult. But I just spend a lot of this game in the mid lane. I don't really feel the need to go anywhere else. Now, Cat obviously jumps into me, and I try to counter her damage with some damage of my own, and that would have been, excuse me, it would have been a really good engage if I actually had not tanked the spear. But now I see Cat's damage is real. That 1Q did a lot of damage to me, and as much as I want to defend this tower, I do realise that if Cat and Nidalee stay, I will get killed. But Cat starts to roam down, so you see the back pings. I pinged my team to let them know what was going on. Good old Mouthy gets the top tower, being worth. Sit in the bush just to make sure Nidalee's not camping the jungle, and I get laid to cans because, you know, they're about. Farming is great. And here you can see my team missing pinging me because they're like, damn Zed, where was you? You's busy farming. And there's me typing back, being like, damn dude, why you gotta be like that? Flame is lame, guys. You'll see a lot of missing pings on me and Vi, because the team feels as if we are unproductive in what we do. Alright, so now we are chilling around. Not a lot going on. I'm probably going to just recall. I should have recalled ages ago. No, we're just going to carry on farming, I guess. This Nidalee showing no respect to the Zed. And I think I go get Skull Crab right now because I'm kind of low, but I don't want to recall. So I just have the lifesteal going, and you can see I get a lot of lifesteal back from this fucking crab, dude. Not only do you get the HP back on killing, but because the crab obviously doesn't fight back, I went from about maybe a third HP to 3/4, which is pretty good. Kalista gets hit by the hook, and I'm in position to fight back. Now all that HP I just gained is gone in a single spear, but that is the way of Nidalee. I tried to auto-attack that ward, but I can't quite get there in time. So I'm just going to throw out my shadow, try and wave clear with my E, try and harass a bit with the Q. Ugh. I see Katarina is now missing. Turns out she's just sitting under the tower. Now I chase this Nidalee here, and it puts me very much out of position. Like I chase here, thinking she could be chilling around here, but she's obviously hopped this wall and now got back into position. This unfortunately leaves my team 3v5 basically. I could not have walked through here because I would have been 3v1. It does put my team in a terrible spot because they do unfortunately die for my mispositioning. But yeah, it was a pretty big mistake on my part. Because I was out of position and they didn't move, like didn't disengage quick enough, I basically fucked them over. And here you'll see a few, I believe a few pings on top of me and Vi. No, I think I'm chatting there. I'm saying sorry. No, yeah, that was my bad. I shouldn't have been that way. And Vi wastes an ultimate because of that, because I wasn't on the ball to respond to that. Too much time in chat. It's bad news. So now we're going to zip-zap back to our base. Going to pick up the pickaxe. Not enough gold to finish the Last Whisper completely, but we're pretty fat right now. The team's moving in for an engage. Let us find me. Trying to set up a position around the dragon. We don't have any vision here, so I try to send my shadow over, but I fuck it up. So we got to laugh at ourselves there. Throw a few shurikens just in case anyone is there. Now the team fight the dragon. Now we're in a much better position to fight them if they come at us, because we have Kalista in position to have a very high damage thing. I see Katarina come in and she's my high priority target, so I ult her first, but I don't get a lot of damage down on her. So now I go to focus Graves, Just my auto attacks alone do a lot of damage, so I'm just going to auto attack. Now we're on to fucking Nocturne, who jumps his way in. That's the one time I pop my Ghost Blade. I'm going to Zed, dash forward, try and get the Nidalee, and the enemy team surrender. That was the GG, well played. I guess this is how this game is going to sit now, unless the fucking client closes. But thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to leave a comment letting me know exactly what you'd like me to play in the next video. Yeah, this was also a bit of a strange one, so let me know what you thought of the post. It probably won't happen too often. I don't think I really like it, but I just had to show this game, so there you go. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video, and I've been talking for too long, goodbye!